Hi everyone, it's Natasha, and I promised that I would show you how I start my seedlings. So this is the first part. In this video I'll show you how to make these little peat pods, and they sell the peat pods separately, you know, at most hardware stores, garden markets, but you already have this stuff around the house. These are paper towel rolls, this is toilet paper roll, and these don't need to be transplanted. Once your seedlings grow in here, you could just plant the entire thing. All you would have to do is open the bottom up. It's not glued, it's not taped, to let the roots take in. I have raised beds, so this is going to be my official 2010 raised bed garden video. So here we go. I'll show you how to make these cute little seed pods, or peat replacement for the peat pods that will dissolve. I tried using regular cardboard, and it's just deteriorates completely by the time the seedlings are ready to transfer. And these are the kind of things that you usually throw in the recycling bin. So let me show you. So I have two of these glued and wound cardboard tubes from paper towels. What I'm going to do is squish them, and then using my bone folder, let me put this one off to the side for a minute so it doesn't roll around everywhere. Using my bone folder, I'm just going to make a crease on either side. You know, take a round item, squish it to make it flat, and then do the opposite. See how there's two opposing sides? Just going to meet them up and squish it this way. And that is going to make the little square. And the reason I'm making them square is because I want to be able to line them up on a cookie sheet, which is how I'm going to start the seedlings. So here's the square. And this is 11 inches long, and I think these are, I think 2 1/4. So let's cut them every 2 1/4. I'm just going to line them up here and do a rough. All I have to do is cut the first one and then just line them up. Maybe just a little more. And then just line them up and cut them. As you can see, out of one paper towel roll, you get, let's see how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then once you have that part done, you see that you have your little square, right? All you do is come in and snip about 3/4 of an inch along the fold lines, and then you just fold them down like a little cardboard box. Actually, probably easier to fold them back first like this. And this doesn't take much time once you have a whole little assembly line going. Obviously these don't need to be pristine, they're going to be in the ground, but then when you fold them like a cardboard box, each side, and then the last one goes in each tab, like that. And it doesn't matter whether you have a little bit of a gap there or not, because once you put the seed starter, and I do start mine in a seed starter mix that has vermiculite in it, and once I start the mix, once I plant them, I'll show you exactly what mix I use. So now I have 3, let me show one more. Just gonna snip about 3/4 of an inch all the way around on each of the 4 sides, fold it down. And I did this last year, and I think I don't know if I showed this part on video, I may have. You can use, you know, cardboard from paper towels, from toilet paper, whatever you have available, because the whole point is that you wouldn't want to use anything that's painted, especially if you're keeping an organic garden. Ours is organic. We haven't treated it with anything. So there you go. And these will sit nicely in a tray. And then what I'll do is, once I'm ready to plant, once I'm ready to fill the, once I have them filled, I will write down exactly what they are right on this, because if I have a separate little doohickey stuck in there. I know someone will try to play a joke on me and switch the cucumber for the watermelon, and I'll plant the, them in the wrong spots of the garden. So it's important that I have them labeled directly. So then I can, I have 3 more to make, 5 more to cut from here, and I have a huge stash of paper towels and toilet paper rolls that I've been saving over the winter. So really all you need is a pair of scissors, paper towel or toilet paper roll, maybe a bone folder, and then maybe some time in front of the TV. There you go. So a quick and easy way to make some recyclable peat pod fakes for your little seedlings. And then you can fill it with the seed mix, put your seeds in. Remember, the seeds don't need light until they sprout through the soil, so you just need to make sure you water them in. If you want to keep the mold down, because sometimes things like this can get moldy, make sure you don't have any standing water, whatever you have them placed in. And then another way you can cut down is by using distilled water, and that's only if you don't have really good tap water. So there you go. If you have any questions for me, please leave me a comment, but I'm so happy to have garden video number 1. I can't wait. The next one will be me filling these up and showing you how I sprinkle the seeds. And I saved some seeds from last year's garden, and some I have that I've already picked up new for this year. And seeds will last longer than just what it says, planted year 2011 or some of them depend, especially if they're in the foil packs inside the paper ones. But the older they get, the less likely they are to germinate. So there you go. So the next video, I'll show you a little detail about how to plant the seeds. Thanks for watching, everyone.